is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Baldur's Gate 3 gets great engagement and great support every time I play it as a day stream. Is that going to change? If I make it a night stream and no one shows up and engages and supports, then the playthrough's dead. Because I told you, the reason that I'm enjoying Baldur's Gate 3 is the level of engagement we have during those streams. The interaction, you explaining the lore, the game mechanics, it's the only reason I like it. If I was playing it by myself or with an audience that wasn't engaging, I wouldn't care and I would stop playing it. So, that's the thing. But I'm definitely not going to say, oh, Baldur's Gate 3 takes priority over every new release this year. It doesn't, okay? It doesn't. Other games are going to take that slot, so we have to figure this out, okay?
It's all about this first, and then the content second.
There you go, see? A lot of people are saying, I can't watch night streams, so Baldur's Gate 3 would become unwatchable. And that's the problem. I can't play every game as a daytime stream. That's just not possible. Not every game can dominate my day slot. It's not possible. You know? They just, at a certain time, I get it, that's the hot time, because that's the time when more people can watch, and it's the longer slot. I can't, you know? What do you want me to do? Clone myself and have 2 streams at once? I can't do that.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
This has been gone a while. Wanted to use this tip to say thank you to whoever gave me a membership. Have a good one, DSP. Well, thank you. I don't know who you are because you did not put your name in the tip, but I do appreciate the $5 tip. And yes, we had quite a bit of gifted memberships here over the course of the last week. Although, I haven't brought this up yet. Not that it's a big deal or that you guys need to worry about it. For some reason, YouTube is not counting those memberships towards my revenue yet. And they gifted, I mean, that was started 3 days ago. And you would think within 3 days, YouTube would have counted those towards my revenue, and they're not. And I don't know why they're withholding it, unless they think that they want to be sure that it goes through. I don't know. The thing is, I never check that, right? Like, as a content creator, I would never check that. But it just so happens I was gifted 400 memberships this week. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if they went through, you know, and I check, and it's still not counting it. It's been 2 days, and it's still not showing as revenue earned. And I'm like, what gives with that? So, here's what I hope. Even if those memberships somehow end up being bogus, which I hope they're not, I hope that this is just YouTube being maybe careful about it. I hope you guys still keep them. I don't see, like, you guys have them, right? I haven't dipped in memberships or anything, so I'm hoping that YouTube would at least let you guys keep all those benefits and everything, but I am really hoping that it's legit. I'm hoping that it wasn't someone coming in here trying to pull a fast one, and now YouTube is, like, skeptical of it, and then after a few days they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that doesn't count, and take it away. I mean, that would be baloney. That's not fair. You guys definitely should keep those memberships no matter what. You know, I want you to keep them. But I guess we'll see what happens.
Thanks for the money, dummies.
$33 in tips. As you know, my goal is to hit $50 in tips every stream. It would be great if we could hit that by the end of today. We've had a great streak of support for Baldur's Gate 3 so far. I wonder if we'll keep that up today. Outside of that, we have no memberships and no super chats. So I wonder what happened there. Not sure. But outside of that, I am having a good time with all of you. So thank you for chilling with me here today, and let's continue 2 more hours. Okay.
You're e-begging again. By the way, I have a contribution I need to shout out, guys. Hold on. Sorry, because this came in like a ways ago, but I was in the middle of the fight. I received a very generous $50 tip. I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look. It's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
So, I have to walk out of here first, which means I have to get hit by attack of opportunity. There's nothing I can do about it.
Breathe deep and move.
Are you shitting me? I didn't get out of the radius. You fucking piece of dog shit. I didn't get out of the radius according to the game. So I can't do anything. Fuck this. This is stupid. This is incredibly fucking stupid. Get me the fuck out of this stupid fucking mud. Asshole game. That pisses me off so bad. So, I mean, what can I do? Nothing, right? The problem is, I can't get another turn. I need another action. Spells that cost an action cost a bonus action instead. So if I do this, then I can use a spell. Why do they all have 1 HP? They didn't die? For some reason, they didn't die. I don't even understand that. Yeah, it's time to split the part. I don't know what... why did they didn't die? They all have a 1. For some reason, they all have, like, a survival mechanic where they survived. All of them. Look, literally every one of them has 1 HP. How is that even possible? I killed no one. I don't know. It's time to split the part, and then we'll continue on with this fight. I have no clue what's going on at this point. Again, it must be another mechanic I don't understand. Okay. Alright, guys. It is time for a final hour. Let me just, stretch here. If you knock a zombie to 0 HP without using radiant damage, they get to roll to keep 1 HP. So you're telling me every single zombie rolled correctly? So now they're gonna get 4 turns. It should have been a quad kill. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean about this game? This game is too complicated in my opinion. There's too many mechanics, right? How was I supposed to know that? You never would have known that. Unless you play this game and already know it ahead of time. I wouldn't have known. And if that were the case, knowing I don't have a guaranteed kill, I would have attacked the guy who cast silence instead. But now, I'm boned. You see? But I'm just supposed to know that there was this other mechanic on top of the other mechanic on top of the other mechanic. It's too complex. It gets to the point where it's like, at some point I just like to like, play, and I'm 40 hours in, I shouldn't have to still be learning new mechanics to understand a basic fight, you see? It is frustrating, you have to understand this. Alright, in fact, let me start recording to explain this to the on-demand audience as well. Okay? Okay. Hello everyone, so I'm back, and we're still in the midst of this fight, and I'm talking with my live stream audience. And I just want to be honest, you know me, I'm an honest guy. I'm going to tell you, I'm very frustrated right now with this game, and the reason being...
As the game gets further in, it's becoming too much of a chore. It feels like work. I don't want work in my play. The point of playing a game is to be entertained. It's work now. So it becomes work, it's not fun anymore. Why do I want to keep playing the game?
Is that we're 40 hours in, and you would think that playing any video game for 40 hours, you would at least have an understanding of most of the mechanics of the game, to the point where you could kind of just casually start to enjoy it. But what's happening with this game is the more I get into it, it's just another mechanic or another complexity that gets introduced that makes the game ultra frustrating. So for example, what happened on my last turn was that I cast a fireball spell down here, expecting it was going to kill all of the reanimated corpses. Okay? It did. But they're still alive. And I said to my audience, what? Why on earth did that happen? And they said, oh, because in D&D, when you go to kill any zombie character, the character has a chance to roll. And when you roll, if they get the correct roll, they get to stay alive with 1 HP. And I'm like, so you're telling me I hit all 4 of them with the fireball, and every single enemy rolled good and got to stay alive? And everyone's like, yup. I was like, how do you think that that's fun? Or fair? It's not. In either case, it's not fun, and it's not fair.
It's work. I don't want to work to eat.
Already I'm at a disadvantage. They surprised me. Already there's so many mechanics going on. Just look at all the mechanics going on right now. There's a giant field of silence. There was the opportunity attacks that I had to get out of by disengaging, right? There's so much going on of complexity in the game. And at some point, I mean, as a gamer who's not someone who's played one of these games before, alright? I'm hoping that at some point, I'm going to get to a point where it's like, okay, I get it. I know how to do this now, right? I understand everything in the game. And we can play it and enjoy it. I don't think that's ever going to happen. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like that. I want to understand the game. Not at every moment there's some other bad luck twist that I didn't understand because I'm not some D&D aficionado, right? That now because of the bad luck twist, I can't even kill a simple enemy. I should have quad killed. Instead, I got 0 kills. Because the game has some hidden weird mechanic you're not aware of, it's never explained, you're just supposed to know because you know D&D. That's stupid bullshit. Basically, the game is inaccessible, you know?
All I can taste is the saltiness.
Now, is it the end of the world? No, it's not. I'm just expressing my honesty with the viewing audience. This game is not accessible. This game expects you to study D&D or else just get fucked at every turn. I don't like getting fucked. I don't. Every once in a while, you get a roll of bad luck. I get it. Not every fight. And it's like every fight, right? Like everything I do. I have Lae'zel up here. Oh, you should be able to hit this guy. Oh, he rolled. So he didn't get hit. He didn't lose his weapon. He didn't stop casting the silence. He's still fine because he rolled. At one point, will that nonsense stop? And will I just get to play the game? And I guess people are telling me it's never. Up until Act 3, there's still a new mechanic, a new twist, a new thing that screws you. Do you like getting screwed? I'm just curious, like in life. Do you like it like you go to the store and you buy a can of soda, and you open it, and the soda's half empty? Oh, you rolled improperly, so you got the half-empty soda. Do you like going to Burger King, and when they hand you your burger, they forgot everything on it, it's just a bland patty? Oh, you rolled wrong, because the employee, see, he was distracted, so he didn't put anything on your burger. Do you like that? And people are like, this isn't life. You're right, this isn't life. This is supposed to be fantasy. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to be removing yourself from the annoyances of real life to have a fun experience. I don't consider it fun that I'm 40 hours into the game and basic things get completely changed or I get screwed at things that I learned. I worked hard to get my character to level 5 to learn a crazy good spell that's supposed to now, because I did all the right things, kill 4 enemies. No, you can't kill any enemies because you got screwed by another mechanic and you rolled wrong.
The king of hate. I hate the fucking game.
That's fucked up. I'm sorry, like that's like, I don't like to torture myself for fun. You know, I don't sleep on a bed of nails. I don't grate my skin with sandpaper. I don't like that. I could easily find RPGs that don't treat me like this. You know what I mean? I could. I maybe, and again, I'm not shit-talking people that like the game. I can understand why you like it, but to me, like, this is a game, Baldur's Gate 3 is like, you need to play 7 other D&D games to get to the point where you can actually, like, enjoy the game. Because for me, this is pain in my ass. You know what I mean? Like, this is legit. Why do I have to fucking put up with this? Why don't I play a game that cherishes the investment of time I put into it, 40 hours, makes it I'm rewarded for my decisions? This game's like, reward? Fuck you, you rolled wrong. Now you gotta fucking deal with a giant, the cave caved in and smashed on your head, and now you're unconscious. Well, how was I supposed to know that was gonna happen? Well, you rolled wrong. Come on.
Oh my god, he's drinking salt.
Why do I want to deal with and my life is full of enough bullshit that I have to deal with in real life. I don't have to have it virtually experienced in the video game I'm playing now. Alright? So anyway, now that I've ranted about that and got it off my chest, let's continue with the fight and take 4 hits from these zombies that I literally shouldn't take because the game gave me a bad roll. Right? Or they're just gonna not move at all and I get to attack now. Okay. So they're not gonna move. Why not? Alright, so here we go. Can someone explain to me why they didn't get the 4 turns that they were supposed to get? What just happened? When you revive, you lose all actions, so you have no actions for that turn. So what you're saying is these 4 guys died, then they revived, so they miss a turn. Okay.
They call me a lol cow. Dark side filled the lol cow.
Lol cow, lol cow. Alright, so people want me to check the member count. Once again, whoever Duty is, I don't know who you are. Their YouTube account has existed for almost 3 years, so they look legit. Thank you if this is legit, these 100 gifted memberships, alright? The reason that I'm saying I'm skeptical is because over the last couple of days, both on the 7th and the 8th of January, I received 200 gifted memberships a day. But I'm looking at my YouTube stats, and they haven't given me the credit for it yet. Like right now, if I go into my YouTube Studio app, right? And I look, they're basically not counting the revenue for those memberships. Now, YouTube hasn't said why. And I don't understand that, because that's never really happened to me before. So according to YouTube, I now have 1,154 members on the channel. Which, by far, is the biggest record I've ever had on the channel.
To the people who tipped, thank you. To Duty, gifting all of those memberships. Hopefully they're real. Again, with a name like that makes me skeptical. Especially because this is not a person who talks in the chat. I guess we'll find out, right? But I do thank you all for everything. And hopefully, I will see you when we continue on in a couple of days. Alright, guys? Thank you so very much. Baldur's Gate 3 signing off. See you next time. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get some pulls. Come on. Pull the gotcha. Pull on my gotcha. Come on. You know we gotta get some pulls. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money. Blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory. But I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.